And our coverage continuing now with our ABC 7i team, looking into what is next for Jason Van Dyke and the Laquan McDonald case. Eyewitness News investigative reporter Chuck Gowdy joining us with that part of the story tonight. Chuck.
Alan, the jury trial of Officer Jason Van Dyke has ended, but the prosecution hasn't, and there are questions tonight about what's next for Van Dyke himself and others allegedly involved in the shooting death of teenager Laquan McDonald. The I-Team looks at what a cop-turned-convict can expect on his first night in jail, but we start with Van Dyke's next step in court.
There will be an appeal. Mark my words, there will be an appeal.
Police Union President Kevin Graham shortly after Jason Van Dyke was convicted, and Van Dyke's attorney.
We are going to look at this verdict and see what our options are.
Among the options for a Van Dyke appeal, confusion over jury instructions. The jury had to be brought back into court twice to clarify instructions. ABC 7 legal analyst Bob Milan is a former Cook County prosecutor.
Change of venue is his biggest one that he's going to go after. He's basically going to say that in this county, in Cook County, there's no way Jason Van Dyke could have gotten a fair trial. The problem with, and I agreed with him going in, I mean, if not this case, what case should get a change of venue? However, Judge Gaughan handled jury selection in such an appropriate fashion, along with attorneys on both sides, that they clearly got a fair jury.
Next up, sentencing. Second-degree murder is a 4 to 20-year sentence, but could be probation. Aggravated battery is a 6-year minimum behind bars, and he was convicted of 16 counts. Van Dyke's attorneys contend the former policeman can't be sentenced for both second-degree murder and aggravated battery. Prosecutors disagree.
So I think sentencing is going to be an issue that, where you gather from his comments and my comments that, we may not disagree with. But Mr. Van Dyke can be sentenced on multiple counts.
Finally, the reality of this first night in jail as a former cop, now felon. Detainee 2018-100-5157. Once in custody, this mugshot was taken. Now he's locked up in Division 8 of the Cook County Jail, the medical wing, for an evaluation. And we've learned the entire jail is on lockdown tonight because of Van Dyke. The lockdown, a measure of added security that officials plan to implement were he to be convicted. Van Dyke not the only one implicated in the Laquan McDonald case. Prosecutions still to come for 3 current or former Chicago police officers. They are charged with conspiracy, official misconduct, and obstruction of justice in the alleged cover-up of the shooting. More to come.
Yeah, we'll be covering that too. All right, Chuck, thank you.
Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to our ABC 7 Chicago YouTube channel.